That's what it is. It says we're live. I guess that's me. I guess it's better than being dead. Nobody cares. You're here. Look, accept it. I'm 40 years old and I have better hair than you. I don't care if you're 10 years younger or if you're 10 years older. It's never gonna be like that. It's not a wig. It's not Maybelline. It's not Flintstone vitamins. I can't stress it enough. It's prunes, limited alcohol content. I don't know, a couple of push-ups, stop being a weak bitch, 2 showers a day, high quality soap. I don't wash my hair with shampoo and conditioner. I use high quality soaps and I wash my hair with the soap. I'm talking about soaps with no chemicals in it. I'm talking about like $10, $15 bars of high quality soap. I can't stress enough, you've been lied to. Like, you need a good quality soap and you wash everything with it. Like, you get what I'm saying? No, they've been like, oh, this is shampoo and conditioner. Oh, sure. Yeah, so all those chemicals clog your pores in your head, and then you go bald, and you weren't even supposed to go bald. Some people are more susceptible to it than others. Can't stress enough, use high quality soaps. Wash your walls, everything, twice. Wash everything and do it again. All right, you wash your car twice. If you have a nice car, you ever wash it, spray it down, wash it again. 2 coats of wax. We got a flex here from Dream Life. This is the Fuente. Hemmingway, which one? Hemmingway Classic, Connecticut. Hemmingway Classic, Natural, Cameroon. Pardon moi. There is a Connecticut. The Maduro, is the Maduro broadleaf? My mind's blown right now on that. That might have been a legal statement. You have the sun grown. You do have the rare pinks, which are those technically within the Hemingway lines? I mean, all the same sizes. Then you have the in between the lines. A cigar that shouldn't exist. A cigar that Fuente for its high caliber from Hemingway up. Fuente, Padron, Davidoff, etc. We can go on to the juggernauts. You don't see Padron doing a barber pole. I don't think I see Davidoff doing a barber pole. I could be wrong. I don't see Cohiba doing a barber pole. So what is Fuente doing a barber pole? And why would anyone care? In between the lines. Is that better than being in between the cheeks? It depends who you're with. I can't stress it enough. In between the lines, it goes against all the odds. For such a common thing that lower tier cigars do, barber pole. Because for newbies, it's cool, right? Right? It's retarded, right? It's really retarded. Oh look, it looks like a barber pole. And you can smoke a whole bunch of cheap cigars, you know, fresh rolled cigars or some cheap brand. You buy at a lounge for $7. It's a barber pole, you know. And they generally suck. So why does anyone like this? Why is this one of the most sought after Fuentes? Why does it sell out so fast? Why is it so hard? Why is it the MSRP now is like $16 and change or something like that? And you're lucky if you find it at $25. It's good, you're gonna get gouged. What is it? Maybe because it's the best fucking barber pole ever made. Well, that's it. In a world where there's so many barber poles that nobody cares about, on the low end side, nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. Then there's only one, I guess, premium barber pole. I mean, truly. And I take that back. I just remembered, now there is one made by Partagas that just came out recently. It's actually a good cigar. Not as good as In Between the Lines. But that was, wow. Okay, so my mind reminded me, there's been one. I mean, not to say nobody cares about it, it's never going to release. It's basically it's a cortado with, and that's actually a good cigar, but that's not going to it's not going to ever be the impact of what this cigar is. It's a very limited release. Uh, I don't want to say small batch, but hard to find. Um, and I remember the first one I had in New York many moons ago. And maybe they copied the bull. Maybe they copied the bull on that. Do you see that? Thank you, Dream Life, for this beautiful cigar. It is a beautiful Connecticut and broadleaf combination. It might be the same wrapper from the Maduro version of the Hemmingway signature, Hemmingway work of art, etc. I don't know that for sure. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they don't make a Connecticut Hemmingway natural. But if you get in between the lines, you can get it Hemmingway natural technically, but with a broadleaf combo. Right? So it is what it is. It's advertised as a Hemmingway between the lines, BTWN. Nobody cares. Now, the question is, this little cigar, I'm already telling you right now, this is a phenomenal cigar. I'm already telling you right now that it is the best barber pole available. Period. After that, I guess if you want something available that's not as good, but still a good cigar, get the Partagas. But it's very limited, and it's limited production. And I can't stress enough, like, everyone I knew back in New York loved In Between the Lines. Even guys that smoke like stronger cigars, Liga, Padron. Exactly. In between the cheeks. Hemmingway. Is what it is. Eye of the Bull. Balls of the Richie. I can't stress it enough. The presentation on this is phenomenal. I just can't stress enough. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Like before the Partagas that come out, I forget the name of the Partagas with the barber pole. That is a good cigar. It's not as high tier as this, but so before that, and that's a solid brand part. So what I'm saying is, for ages, if you were smoking barber pole, you were buying some gimmick that's some like, oh, it's a house blend. Yeah, okay, all right, whatever. Smoke your barber pole. It's a piece of shit. I've had plenty of barber poles that were sweet tipped at like in New York City, and like, you're at a festival somewhere, or the fresh rolls, and oh wow, barber pole. Yeah, it's got blueberry. I remember one time when I was in Sayville, New York, years ago, 2007 or 8, and I was at a fucking parade. I forget what parade, Thanksgiving or who knows what parade. I was with at the time, 2007 probably, my girlfriend who was going to be my future wife and future ex-wife, and I stopped to grab a cigar or something like that. And, oh, we have house cigars. Yeah. It's blueberry. Wow, Connecticut cigar, blueberry. Yeah, I got a cousin down in Nicaragua. They got cigars. Yeah. It's infused with blueberry. Wow. I threw up. I left the parade with shits. It was poison. It was probably just, he probably just fucking sprayed it with Febreze. Do you want a flavored cigar? Hold on. He's just spraying fucking Naka. Just look at that one last time before I light that up. I can't stress it enough. It's just got a nipple tip. I can't stress enough. You don't need much to get this thing going. Just the nipple. Ha ha ha. That's what it is. ultra creamy. Right off the bat, one of the most buttery cigars you've ever had in your life. Charred wood as well, that's surprising. I can't stress it enough. There's a reason why there's no competition that I've ever had. This is the best barber pole you're going to have in your life. And it's what it is. Is it a strong cigar? No. Fucking phenomenal. Medium plus. 60, between 60 and 65% darkness. Absolutely a gorgeous, luscious, picture a luscious, luxurious, clapping cheeks in an oversized Mercedes sedan, back in the rear seats, heated or cooled seats depending on the season of the year. So much leg room, luxurious. You got some like nice bottles of water, champagne, maybe a couple of fucking cookies. I don't know. Maybe you're hungry, or maybe she's diabetic and she needs a snack. It is what it is. She needs some sweets before her meats. It is. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about, but I can't stress it enough. This cigar will make you want to rub, whipped cream over balloons and just squeeze them. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it's that kind of vibe. It's so... This cigar is marshmallow, motherfucker. Ah, fuck. It really is probably one of the most creamy cigars you could ever have. And I don't like Fuente creamy cigars. I don't like Fuente Connecticut cigars. I don't. They're a Fuente on like the mid-tier or low-end Fuentes, they're pieces of shit. I hate them. I hate Fuente like if you look at the Fuente, the cheap Chateau Little Robustos or something like that. I hate those cigars. They don't taste like this. Trust me. Somehow, once Fuente puts cigars in a brown box, from Hemmingway up, Añejos, Opus X, everything up, everything in the brown box up. I don't know. There's stuff in the white paper boxes. Oh yeah. It's like only Fuente's Fuente. No, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? It's kind of like a two-tier bread. From below Hemmingway, above Hemmingway. I'm talking too much. I'm letting this go out. Wow, the flavor is the most important part of a cigar, but the vibe on this cigar, this cigar, dude, I can't stress it enough. Like the first time you have one of these cigars, you're like, I can smoke this the rest of my life, but you're not going to be able to because you're not going to find it, you're not going to have it, it's going to be gouged. But if this was available, I can't stress it enough. Picture the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders in a bath, in a pool filled with marshmallows. That's the kind of vibe. It's such a sensual, luxurious, bouncy, creamy, stretchy kind of cigar. I can't. The way the smoke hits you on this cigar, you would swear that like you're smoking like warm melted marshmallows. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is this? You would think you're on mushrooms or something like that. Like you're eating clouds. Nobody gives a fuck. If they die, they die. That's what it is. I'm telling you. Right there, the cigar went full diameter. We're at full diameter. We smoked right through the nipple. The vibe on this cigar is miraculous. If there ever was a cigar they let you smoke on church on a Sunday, in church on a Sunday, it'd be this one. It's the least offensive, one of the most pleasurable feelings. There's taste, but feeling. The cigar actually gives you a feeling. I'm talking about you actually feel this cigar, and that's not like up the ass. In between the lines, in between the cheeks, in between the marshmallows. I don't fucking lie. I don't fucking lie. I can't lie. I'm here to tell the truth, and the truth will set you free. Nice, rich, charred wood. A little bit of black pepper. The finish is kind of long, but not super heavy. Creamy, buttery to the max. To the max. Like you were having a water gun fight filled with fucking, I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah. Yeah. Or the sadder version, I can't believe you're not my real dad. I can't believe you're not my real dad. Let's just focus on the fucking butter. That's not even real butter. And I can't believe it. Then who was fucking my mom? Who was... I forget it. Anyways. If there was any cigar that they'd be smoking at the Willy Wonka factory, it's this cigar. I just can't stress that enough. I just can't stress that enough. Okay. This cigar is going to get 2 ratings because the one rating. Okay. Understand what I'm going to say here. The cigar is a 4.85. As a cigar, just period. Absolutely pleasurable. It's yeah, it's pretty much a godlike cigar. Such a pleasantless cigar. It's a Sunday church cigar. I can't stress enough. You could smoke this cigar. Don't do this, but you could smoke this cigar at a gender reveal. You could smoke this cigar in a nursery. Oh, which one's your son? He's that one right there. Oh, quite right, sir. What a lovely smelling cigar. The children will love this. Beautiful for them to understand the sense of beautiful nuttiness and vanilla and creaminess, which is a hint of charred wood and a little faint Thanksgiving level black pepper spice on your potatoes and green beans. Fantastic. Well, good for fucking you. What's up, bro? How's your balls? Now listen. So I can't stress it enough. If you haven't tried In Between the Lines, Sacco, it's blasphemy. Sacco, don't fucking do that. I'll put you in the fucking dome, Sacco. Right now it's a medium plus, 60 to 65% darkness. Long, salty, buttery, oily finish. Creamy to the max, like you're smoking marshmallows and clouds, and somebody's playing a harp, you know, like someone's playing like Nirvana cover music on a harp. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ding, 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 ding. And someone playing a triangle. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, how's that cigar? Dun, 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 dun. If there ever was a vibe for a cigar to happiness, it's not a power cigar. It's not a spice cigar. It's not even like a super, like the sweetest cigar I ever had. For creaminess, buttery, marshmallow, motherfucking shit, it's this cigar. If you said, what's the best creamy cigar? It's in between the lines. If you said, what's the best barber pole? In between the lines. Nothing else is close. Nothing else close. Second place, you probably have to, nobody really makes barber poles, but the Partagas barber pole is actually a really good cigar, but it's not on the same tier. And it doesn't have the same impact. So it's not shitty on that cigar, but you can pick that up for $8, have a great time, and it is what it is. This cigar, MSRP is only $15, $16. You're not going to find it. But the impact that this cigar has, it has probably one of the best reputations out of any cigar that you haven't heard of. I can't stress enough. Anyone that's had this cigar, you haven't tried between the lines. Like, I remember guys were saying, I was at a shop and they got in between the lines. And I was like, oh, who gives a shit? It's a barber pole. And the guy that I trusted, I knew him for a long time, he's like, you ever tried that cigar? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, what? And I fucking bought it. And I remember it was like $14. This is years ago. $14 for a little fucking Hemmingway. What the fuck is that? The regular Hemmingway is $7. And then I smoked this. Wow, that's one of the best cigars I ever had. And wow, that's the creamiest cigar I ever had. And wow, it's just pure joy. I just can't stress it enough. I'm gonna say this right now, like, and maybe, okay, forgetting about the price. Like, if these were the same price as Opus, or Opus was the same price as this, if you had an equal box, like if you had a box of 20 of Opus, or a box of these, let's say it was a Corona Opus, whatever, I might take the in between the lines because it's such a usable. You could smoke this every day, every morning, flat out, and be like, "Wow, I never get sick of this cigar." I mean, Opus is stronger than this, and in some ways, much more impressive. But this has what most cigars in the history of the world doesn't: a vibe. I just like the mood. Like Opus is overall is one of the greatest flavor of a cigar, like the combinations. But the vibe on this cigar, what's a cigar vibe? It really doesn't happen. It really doesn't happen. Like the El Rey de Mundo, remember that was a Christmas cigar? But the vibe on this, it literally has a vibe. The vibe on this fucking cigar is just, it's like if marshmallows were on fire. You're like, yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, fucking great, yeah. Smack a bitch with a marshmallow. Fantastic. With permission. Fantastic. Gary, how you doing? How's your balls? Sacco, no one cares. Board talk. Yeah, no, I just can't stress it enough. In between the lines. And I'll say this. No one's going to make a better kinetic, a better barber pole. It's not possible. Unless Fuente does it themselves. I just can't stress it enough. It's strange because when you think about the barber pole market, it's for newbies. So that's why they make terrible, shitty, low quality cigars. Put a barber pole wrapper. They're like, here you go, you fucking idiots. $12. And people are like, wow. It's a barber pole. I give credit to Fuente for that, for actually making a high-end barber pole. Nobody does that. And therefore, it was that simple. They're like, yeah, here's the best barber pole available in the world. It's the best barber pole available in the world. And an MSRP of $16, $17. It's stupid in 2023. And you're going to get an hour out of it. It's not that small of a cigar. You don't have to chain smoke it. It's so delicious. So buttery, beautiful amount of salt. Not super sea salty, beautiful amount of salt. Beautiful black pepper. nuttiness, creamy. I mean, creamy to the max. It's like picture like if you were making a sandwich instead of mayo, you put like you put Jif. Remember Jif? No, not Jif. That's peanut butter. What's the marshmallow one? I was gonna say queef, but queef is it's like that rap song. What's beef? What's queef? Queef is when you queef is when your enemies bends. What's beef? What's queef? And I can't even rap that song because I'm, you know, it's a white man with a red face. But what's queef? Queef is when you queef Latifah. What's beef? What's queef? What was I even talking about? Shut the fuck up. Don't ruin my fucking vibe, Josh. Josh, one word of chicken nuggets and you're fucking done for 86,000 fucking Ks. What was I even talking about? Yeah, no. Yeah, yeah. It's the he said. Yeah, it's right. What was I even fucking talking about? Josh just ruined my fucking vibe. What was I talking about? What's crazy? I've already said that the button. Shut the fuck up, Chewy. I mean, I appreciate it. I know. I don't remember what. No, what the fuck was I talking about? Now the show's ruined. I was only going forward, and now I'm turning around. I'm looking at my ass. You were saying nobody else is going to make it better. No, we already said that. Fucking shit. Fucking stupid Josh. This motherfucker. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Fluff. Thank you. Thank you, Caleb. If you made a sandwich instead of mayonnaise, you make a ham and cheese sandwich, if you use fluff instead. And I'm not even saying fluff goes well with ham and cheese. I'm just saying it's that kind of vibe. Motherfucking shit. Make sure you say hello to the manager of the 300 Club. His name is Gio. Dream Life, Monster Flex, putting Richie in a awesome motherfucking mood. What a fantastic motherfucking cigar this is. A cigar is a 4.85. Phenomenal. Box where they don't even got to say that. You're not going to find a box. But here's the thing. If you said Richie, okay, the cigars are 4.85 amongst the entire cigar community. But Richie, let's just compare it to Barber Poles. Richie, what would be... I'm going to start doing that. Richie, so a cigar can have two numbers. A real number is 4.85. That's how it stands up as for just being a cigar. But Richie, let's zoom in. Richie, how does it stand up to just the barber pole community? Well, that's the easiest thing I could tell you in the history of the world. In just the barber pole community, it's kind of a shitty community, the barber pole. And this cigar pretty much shits on all other barber poles. Doesn't really, the Partagas barber pole wasn't bad, not at all. But that's just a lower tier cigar. But it's actually a solid mid tier. Everything else, no one else has a decent barber pole. Anyways, the point is this. Within the barber pole community, The In Between the Lines is a 5.0. It's the perfect barber pole. It's the best barber pole. So and I say that easily. Roma Crab Aquitaine Sabertooth Barber Pole. You know what? I forgot about that one. That is a good cigar, but you could throw that there with. I forgot about that cigar. You could throw that in the parties. It's a good cigar. It's not even close. You could throw that in there with. Okay, so that's a good mid tier, but not, dude. I can't stress it enough, bro. There's no fucking comparison. It's not even fucking close. There's no other barber pole on this level. Period. Not even close. No, what does it do? It looks cool. Nobody gives a shit. I don't care about barber poles. I don't care. It's just the cigar, the blend on this cigar is fucking phenomenal. I just can't stress enough. Don't get it twisted like Richie's like, oh, everyone starts smoking barber poles. I didn't say that. It's just a fucking awesome cigar. It's one of Fuente's best cigars that you never see. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, Sasako. Yeah, so don't go out just starting to buy tons of barber poles. You know what I'm saying, though? It's just the best barber pole. Now, here's the thing, too, though. Don't buy this cigar if you want a strong cigar. Don't buy this cigar if you want a super heavy, kick your ass, spicy, super dark cigar. I didn't say that. I told you it's the best barber pole ever made, period. The vibe is a medium plus, beautiful, nutty, salty, the most creamiest cigar you're ever gonna have. And it's not even like it's not like a creamy cigar, but it's like disgusting. Like it tastes like cheap vanilla. There's nothing worse than like a cheap French vanilla. Like when you get those fake French vanilla, you put it in your coffee, garbage. Garbage. See, here's the thing, Gary. Here's the thing, Gary. Best cigars and cigar reusability is two totally different things. Like a lot of guys would say, yeah, Opus. But I just can't stress it enough. Like, you got to think long and hard about that. For example, if you're smoking free cigars for the rest of your life, your guys are going to choose the most expensive, right? But really think about it. If you only have one cigar, not every cigar that's amazing or godlike you'd want to have every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? That you might get bored of it easily. You know what I'm saying, though? Because at the end of the day, Fuente makes some of the best cigars in the world. Magical cigars. Magical. But here's a hard fact. And I love Fuente, and I do. But Fuente doesn't do one thing that a lot of guys like. Fuente doesn't make any strong cigars. I'm here to tell you that right now. And that might hurt some people's feelings. Fuente is a master of beautiful cigars. Fuente is a master of smooth. You know, some cigars that have some spice, but Fuente doesn't, I can't stress enough, Fuente doesn't make any strong cigars. When I mean strong, I mean like strong. They don't. And maybe they don't have to. But I think they will once they start rolling their cigars in Nicaragua. So, I mean, LFD makes strong cigars in the Dominican Republic. That's just a choice of their brand. Fuente's not there. Fuente's a classy brand. Fuente's not there to be ass kicking. Fuente's there to be, magical. So that's the question. If you were stuck in Iowa and they said, okay, you're stuck with one brand or one blend, yeah, Fuentes are magical. But what if one night you're like, I love Opus X, but you're like, man, I'm dying for a Padron. I want raw power. I want a dark, strong, heavy cigar. I want something that's gonna, a cigar with balls. Fuente doesn't do that. Even the Nejo, which is stronger for Fuente, is not an ass-kicking cigar. It's not even like a strong cigar. Maybe the Rare Pink is their strongest cigar, but that's a beautiful cigar. But it's not like, you get what I'm trying to say. So, Padron or Fuente are equal opposites. Padron makes amazing, strong, dark, heavy cigars, and they're very simplistic, formulaic. Padron is like Glock. It's like, yeah, we make him, every cigar is connected to the other one. It's not like between a Padron 26 and 64. I mean, the difference is age, but it's not like, oh, well, they're not connected. Like, one's stronger and a little rougher, and one's smoother and a little sweeter. But both are great cigars. But I'm just trying to say, Fuente makes strong, dark, heavy cigars. I'm sorry, Padron makes those cigars. Fuente makes magical cigars. They haven't crossed the streams yet. I mean, Padron made a Damaso, but it's a Connecticut. I mean, you throw it, it's a good cigar, but it doesn't make sense in the Padron lineup, but they wanted to maybe make it for someone, And that, you're talking about, $22 a piece. $22 a piece, yeah. $22.20 a piece. $22.20. Yeah, Davidoff's a great brand too. I think I would take Fuente overall over Davidoff. Davidoff is a conglomerate. Davidoff represents quality. Davidoff represents only top tier stuff. Okay, you're not going to Davidoff. They don't have any mid tier. Okay, Zeno. I don't even know what the fuck. That's not the cheap Zenos from Nicaragua. They don't even say Davidoff on them, and they just say Z on the front. So Davidoff doesn't make strong cigars either. David Nicaragua is great, but it's not like, oh my God, like, no. I mean, the Amasa, I guess you could say, is pretty strong, but still, it's going to be lacking compared to a Padron. Very few brands cover every aspect. That's what I'm trying to say. Davidoff is a master at luxury cigars. A master at luxury cigars. Yeah, if you look at it as a brand, Davidoff is the most perfect cigar brand. It is. But within that brand is a bunch of blends that, not to say nobody cares about, but it is what it is. They're all luxury. It's kind of bloated. Fuente is not a luxury brand. Majority of Fuente is mid-tier and lower. But at the high end of Fuente, if you could find it, does that make any sense? Fuente's not a circle. Fuente's a pyramid. I can't even make a pyramid with my hands right now. My hands are full. At the top level of Fuente is amazing. The bottom 80% of Fuente is mid-tier stuff that I don't care about. And I'm not saying because I'm a snob. I smoke a lot of mid-tier cigars, but like mid-tier Fuente for the most part is like, they don't do anything for me. Davidoff is a great luxury brand, but then Davidoff doesn't make anything for the working man. I mean, even like a nice $15, $10 cigar, nothing, nothing. You're looking at $30, $40, $50 up. Padron, a little more balance. Padron gives the working man the 1000 series. And the 64 is not extremely expensive. You get a lot for your money. 64 is the most high value Padron. So as far as pricing, but it is what it is. But it's still not cheap. Or should you say affordable? LFD has a lot of good stuff, but the best LFDs you're not going to find. The Bull, that's it. The 25th, pretty hard, but you can get it. So it is what it is. And does that make any sense? Davidoff does everything right as a brand, but with inside of Davidoff, there's really not that many exciting cigars. Fuente does a lot of wrong. Like mid-tier Fuente and down is like, who gives a fuck? But higher in Fuente is really exciting, but then hard to find. Padron is pretty even keeled, but they're all in the same kind of wheelhouse. Like, you like dark, strong, heavy Nicaraguan spicy cigars? Here you go. You like dark, strong, heavy, spicy Nicaraguan cigars? Here you go. But they're great. I'm saying, but each brand there's really not one brand that's like, it's not possible. Now here's the thing too. If you don't like very rich, creamy, nutty vanilla, salty black pepper cigars with some charred wood, you're not going to like this cigar. You're not going to like this cigar. But if you want to have an experience, if you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. There is nothing to it. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah, Oliva is like, okay, I'll tell you what Oliva is. Oliva is like a mid-tier luxury brand. Like Oliva is that mid-tier car that gives you leather seats. You're like, wow, thanks. Oliva is like the Kia of cigars. Like, Kia's come a long way. Kia's used to be shit. Kia's give you a lot for your money, and pretty sporty. And they're nice looking. Kia's come a long fucking way. You get a lot for your money. Oliva gives you a lot for your money. That's what they're known for. Oliva is a luxurious mid-tier brand. Gives you a lot for your fucking money, and they're available. Boy, are they available. Yes. Yeah, I've already reviewed that. Solus is a great cigar. This Solus is one of the best LFDs ever made. Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, so is the Cameroon LFD. That's fantastic, the cabinet. LFD makes some really cool stuff. Yeah, but there's not... Guys, there's too much variety amongst all the brands. And each brand has its own kind of thing it does. You know what I'm saying, though? It is what it is. It's so creamy and nutty right now. It's almost like you're almost tasting like creamy, what was it, fluff and literally peanut butter, black pepper. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. If you want that kind of vibe, like I said, Fuente doesn't make strong cigars. It's the wrong brand for that. It's not what they're trying to do. Maybe we'll see with Nicaraguan Fuentes. We'll see. I think I gotta drop the ash soon. Normally I can go all the way with these cigars, but yeah, yeah. The soul is normally LFD is known for just balls to the wall, kick your ass, with the Lajero line, double Lajero, Maduro, etc. Even the natural is very strong. It's more like a sun grown, but Andalusian Bull is what it is. You can't find it. And then the new Andalusian Bull, whatever the fuck, the gold one, you're not, stupid price. So the Solus and the 25th are like affordable kind of luxury cigars from LFD. Those are great cigars. What saddens me about LFD is that literally some of their best cigars are not available. The LG, the Lido Gomez, there's been I think 7 of them, maybe 8. Lido Gomez, you cannot find those cigars. And it's like when I was back in New York, we used to find them. And now you can't find them. LG Lido Gomez, it's a line with an LFD. That's some of their best stuff. You cannot find it. They're holy shit. Lido Gomez is like the Opus line within LFD. So picture like Andalusian Bull level of quality, but a stronger cigar. Um, Lido Gomez, and there's been like 7 series, maybe 8 series of them. And it's not like every year. Maybe a series comes out, and then a year or 2 later, or 3 years, and then another LG comes out. They sell out like motherfucking hotcakes. Hotcakes. You're not going to find LG. And that saddens me. Why don't they make more of the LG brand? What the fuck, LFD? The Volcano was good. Not as good as, nearly as the Solus. Period. The Lennox is good. Can't touch the Solus. Nobody's saying the Lennox is better than the Solus. The Solus beats the tits off the Lennox. The Lennox was a good cigar. The Lennox was different for LFD. But that was years ago. Nothing wrong with the Airbender. Nothing wrong with the Airbender. That's a good cigar within the LFD in the mid-tier section. High value on that cigar. Lennox was pretty cool. Lennox was interesting because you had a dark cigar, but it wasn't ass-kicking for LFD. It had really cool... When Lennox came out, the banding and everything on it, fucking phenomenal. I mean, Chewy's new to this. Chewy forgot he's a managing wrench. Chewy gave him 86,000, and he's like, "Oh, I could hide him." Hidden means forever. Chewy, you gave that guy life in prison, and then and then you gave him the electric chair. Life in prison, no chance of parole, death penalty. Here's what it is, baby. Can't touch this. Quality soaps. I can't stress it enough. So it's a 4.85. The best barber pole you're ever going to have in your life, period. If you could find it. These cigars are whipped cream covered tits. Phenomenal. But within the barber pole world, it's a 5.0. The cigar's not a 5.0. It's a 4.85. It's a fucking... No. It's one of the creamiest, richest, vanilla, nutty, charred wood, black pepper cigar you ever. It's so beautiful. What a beautiful cigar. What a beautiful, joyous, happy, fucking fresh, happy cigar. What a nice vibe on this cigar. Thank you, God. Wow. 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 Ah. Did I say that this is a great cigar? What a beautiful, happy, happy cigar this is. We're gonna drop the ash now. Let's see election night. Let's see Chewy. Chewy, it looks like 100% of the people are saying Chewy is doing his job. Wow, Chewy, the people have spoken. The people have spoken, Chewy. The people don't lie. You should be proud of that, Chewy. Congratulations. Unfortunately, there's nothing higher than a managing wrench. It's only down from there. Don't fuck it up. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. I would have liked to smoke this in my Corolla with the windows closed. Act accordingly. Oh, yes. So buttery, so creamy, so silky, smooth. Beautiful amount of salt and black pepper. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, did you think Richie was going to get this kind of flex from Dream Life and save them? Fire for effect, motherfucker. As soon as these cigars came in, they're going to get smoked. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Don't send Richie cigars if you want him to save them. They're going to get sacrificed. You're right, Gary. You're right. It is what it is. Chewy, I thought you were doing your job, Chewy. Sako, who's Elliot? Sako, who the fuck are you talking? Sako, who's Elliot? Who's Elliot? What? The fuck are you guys talking about? Perfect construction on this Fuente. Just shut the fuck up. I don't got time for this bullshit. I don't got time for this bullshit. These chicken nugget motherfuckers, man. Quite right, you say. Quite right, sir. I must say, this Amish beard balm I got, it's fucking phenomenal. Feeling like a king right now. Yeah, baby. Feeling fresh. I can't stress it enough. The $11 I spent on the Amish beard balm, wow. Makes your beard feel, or goatee in my case, luxurious, baby. Like a fresh fucking carpet. It is what it is. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop that ash. Sorry, Amber. We don't know who you are. Lean back, lean back. What's queef? Queef is when you. What's queef? Beat it, beat it. Wow, that's a serious ash. If this only came in like a 10-inch size, that would be fun. That's the only problem. I wish this was bigger. If we could get in between the lines in like 9 inches. Shut the fuck up. Huh? Just smoke the cigar, and the ash goes right in the tray. Wow, thanks, Fuente. Just, oh look, a cigar. I was laughing while I was puffing. That's funny. Fucking magical. Look, Mom, no hands. Got a face full of in between the lines. In between the cheeks, baby. In between the cheeks. eyes full of cheeks. That's sin. Que sará? Yeah, I got a little too excited, man. This cigar makes me happy. That cigar was. It would be the same problem, though, Sacco. A 2-foot cigar is a problem. Like, yeah, it sounds like, oh, Richie, that's a problem. A 2-foot cigar, Sacco, 22 by 80 is a problem. Like, I can't sit here for 6 hours. I'm gonna have to, like, I'm gonna have to schedule vacation. It doesn't matter the blend. 21 by 80. What the fuck? You understand, Richie's not an idiot. You know how much smoke that is? 21 by 80? Well, a 21 by 80, if it was Robusto, and 80 is 30 more than a 50, but 30 of 50 is more than 50%. Pretty much a 21 by 80, if it was a 50 gauge, would be like over 30, 35 inches. Sacco, can you smoke a 33 by 50? Sacco, can you smoke a 30? Sacco, can you smoke 8 Robustos back to back, Sacco? Because that's what the Woody is. I just did estimation. The Woody's like smoking 7 to 8 Robustos back to 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 back. Can you do that, Sacco? Without dying? 8 fucking Robustos. Or 6 fucking Toros. Can you smoke 6 Toros in a row? Can you smoke 5 Gordos in a row? Do the math. Can you smoke 5 Gordos in a row? Let's go Asylum 8 by 80. Sacco, can you smoke 3 8 by 80 Asylums? That's what that is. Now think about the math on that. It's fucking nuts. Why are you trying to kill Richie? Why are you trying to kill me? Why are you trying to kill me? Why are you trying to kill me? Is it because of Glock? Is it because of Glock? Wow. Here's what it is. It is what it is. Oh, that's great. That's great, Josh. Yeah, God, Josh. Nothing stimulates the conversation about cigars and tits. And Fuente, like talking about mental health. Josh, how was your appointment with the psychologist? Josh, you know that's a private meeting, Josh. Did you talk about chicken nugget? Hold on. Josh, what did you talk about with the psychologist? Did you talk about chicken nuggets and barbecue sauce? What did the shrink tell you? He's like, all right, Josh, you gotta stop. Josh, why? Josh, did you bring chicken nuggets to the psychologist? He's like, hey, what's up, Doc? You mind if I dip? Camacho broadleaf. Fantastic cigar. That Camacho broadleaf is fantastic. What? Why would your dad go? You're not a child. Are you a child? Are you legally incompetent? Josh, you don't bring your dad to a psychologist like, this is my dad. I love my dad. He's like, you're an adult, right? You're like 40 years old. He's like, but that's my dad. I can't help you, Josh. Fucking Josh. Drop the nuggets, Josh. There's too much chemicals in fast food. Put down the nuggets. Oh, fucking shit. Would you do your job, manager? Manager, do your job. Manager, do your job, manager. What the fuck, manager? Sacco, you're a manager too, Sacco. Hold on. Sacco, do your fucking job. Sacco, you work for me, baby. You're a manager. Josh, you're hopeless, Josh. You're hopeless. Like Josh, like Tony Soprano was having panic attacks because the impending doom of FBI RICO Act were getting whacked. Josh, you're having panic attacks loading ammunition, reloading ammo, and eating chicken nuggets. Josh, come on, Josh, lighten up. What did the psychologist say? All right, Josh, why don't you take me through a normal day? Josh is like, all right, well, I wake up. I load about 500 rounds of 9mm on the press. Then I go out for breakfast. It's about 10:35, so they don't serve breakfast anymore. So I got chicken nuggets. But technically, it was still breakfast. It was my first meal. So I had chicken nuggets for breakfast. And the doctor's like, you ate chicken nuggets for breakfast? He's like, but it was my first meal. I dipped them in pancake syrup, so it was breakfast. He's like, you dip chicken nuggets in syrup? Well, duh, it's breakfast. The doctor's like, how the fuck did I get this job? Josh is eating like chicken nugget pancakes. He said, what's the problem? It's breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. He's just cycling his Glock. That's what I'm saying. Like, Josh's clocks at his house, his clocks are like the menu at McDonald's. He's like, what time is it, Mom? Oh, it's still McGriddle? It's McGriddle o'clock. We can still get McGriddles. It's 10:40. We got to get there quick. Come on. It's only a 3-minute drive. Fucking shit. I remember years ago, I was at a Burger King, and this was years ago, and I'm in the drive-thru, and the line was so long, and then finally I get to the drive-thru, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take the breakfast, whatever, the French toast sticks, the egg sandwich, and a coffee, and they're like, oh, sorry, sir, breakfast is over now. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll take a Whopper and a Coke. And then I get up there and they give me the bag and the drink, and I drive away. And they gave me a Whopper and a coffee. A Whopper and a coffee. I looked at it and I just threw it out the fucking window. And I left. You can't eat a Whopper with cheese and a coffee at like 10:50. The fuck is that? I realized there my life was fucked. Marco, how you doing? Rookie move. Always check your shit. Oh, it's Josh. They probably know you. In between the cheeks. Josh knows. When Josh gets his bag at McDonald's, he knows by weight. Hey, you only gave me 1 barbecue sauce. I asked for 4, bitch. Josh can feel the bag. It's light. This fucking bag is light, bitch. This motherfucker. The people have spoken, Josh. Wow. 50-50. Wow. Well, Gary, you voted wrong, Gary. The question is Josh hopeless? It's a 50-50, so Richie's coming in for the tiebreaker. Josh, I decided to vote yes. Josh, you are hopeless. Just keep on eating nuggets. Down to the nub. Down to the nub. Not even warm. Now just shut the fuck up. You want to go to the dome? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? That's what it is. It's Boxworthy. Sacco, how the fuck could you ask me that fucking question? I said it's the best Harper Paul ever made. And it's one of Fuente's best cigars that you're never going to find. It's a 4.85. It's a godlike cigar. It's a beautiful medium plus with a long and heavy finish overall. It builds up so creamy, so nutty, so buttery, velvety marshmallow. Nice salt and black pepper. Little charred wood. Do your fucking job, Sacco. He's in for the balls. Gary's making me chuckle. I'm smoking this to the motherfucking nub. From the windows to the walls, to in between the lines, sweats down my balls. Yeah, I want some pizza. They hate it. In between the lines. Pretty soon it's just gonna be fire in my mouth. Wow. In between the lines, baby. The coolest cigar you've never had. A cigar nobody asks for, but everyone wants, trust me. In between the cheeks, baby. In between those motherfucking cheeks. Marvelous. The best barber pole ever made, period. Can't stress that enough. Sack is clapping cheeks. Sack is clapping the cheeks. It's finally getting a little warm right now. It's about 1/3 of an inch. Okay, it's getting a little hot right now. See me rolling, they hating. Oh, it's getting a little warm. I'm gonna let it cool down a second. Phenomenal. And that's it, it's done. It's done. The cigar is done. And that's that. I can't stress it enough. Well, thanks for coming. Shut the fuck up, Chewy. Shut the fuck up. All right, guys. You have a good night. I'll see you around. Yeah. I'll see you around. Stay fresh. Ciao, ciao.